Time to crack open a cold one with the chat. Man, I don't know why, but all of a sudden when I was cracking this open, all I could think of was, let's up those numbers. For anyone that gets the reference, you get 200 social credit. 100 for being here early, another 100 for getting the reference. All right, let's see. Let's make sure that my stream stuff is all set up properly. That looks like it could use a refresh just to make sure. Let's double check that. Bada bop boom pow. Okay, that one looks good. This looks good. And then this one. Any day now. Please load. I beg you. What is up, Pay and Demo? Welcome to the Live Gamers. I love to have you guys here. Currently muted as I'm in Rivals. Chat, who's gonna tell him that he's chopped? He's chopped at Rivals, guys. And then this one looks like I'm also live. Perfect. All right. Looks like we're all ready and good to go, gamers. And hello, everybody, once again. I'm glad to have you guys here. Today is going to be an interesting day, depending on what we have to look at today. I know that what the news that's happened within the last week is relatively interesting, so we're going to get into my compilation of news, which we can see right here. Is my camera covering any part of this? No, it's not really. Okay, good. So, like, we still have all this stuff again. There's quite a bit. Instead, I did gaming, VTubers, AI, Roblox, and gacha games. We're going to get into that later. But what we like to start off with, I have Grok ready as well, by the way. So what we're going to start with is the new stuff in my community React feed on my Discord server. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to open up the... Can I open this in like a new tab? That'd be great. No, I can't. We'll just open it one by one then. Fuck it. There we go. An old one, but still funny. League of Legends Pro got banned, then unbanned for skill issue. Reason: you have been banned for throwing. Me, who's having the worst day of my life. Try thumbs up. Holy shit! Let's see this, man. Also, if I actually submitted this already, then just ignore this one. I can't find it. Don't worry, I don't think you submitted this previously. Aspiring League of Legends Pro Gorilla Jones got banned for intentionally losing after dying 21 times in a 27-minute game. He appealed it, and a team of analysts unbanned him after determining it was a skill issue. Listen, at the end of the day, he was just kind of ass at League that day. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Bro was straight dookie that day. He lost so bad that the devs are rethinking the way their auto ban system works. Me and Rivals. Yeah, you lost so bad in Rivals that you refuse to go against other players now. But I also can understand that. If you die this many times in a game and aren't intentionally feeding, the game needs to force you to play versus AI for 25 games as a punishment. Wait, why do I kind of agree with this? That's if you do so fucking badly in any of like those like competitive team games, I genuinely think that that's not a bad idea to force those fuckers straight into bot games for like a couple of games and be like, get good, please. Please, for the love of God, relearn. Bro hit such genuine lows that they had to lower the bar to a completely new depth just to remain fair and ethical. When you play so poorly, they mistake it for sabotage. I don't think this is the fame that Gorilla Jones wanted. Oh my god. The way is that everyone is like trolling on it or memeing on it is fucking great. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Alright, let's go to the next one. Let's see. Alright, here it is. Oh god, anything with Call of Duty can't be good. Let's see. COD plans to move Modern Warfare 2 and 3 from the game launcher, not delete, just remove, to be downloaded separately. Wait, there's a COD launcher. I don't know if there was. Oh, I think I know what they're talking about. So basically, Call of Duty had a launcher since roughly around Modern Warfare 2, I believe. And the reason being was that they wanted Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 6, and Modern Warfare 3, and Warzone to be playable. But, like, you have to have, like, they don't all have to be installed, but if you did have them installed, you'd be able to see them in your little, like, Call of Duty launcher thing. It's weird because it's like you download Battle.net to download the launcher to download the Call of Duty games, and then you can't play those games directly. You have to play them through the launcher. And then it's kind of the same thing as instead of if you went, like, let's say that you didn't go through Battle.net, you went through Steam. It would be you download Steam, download the games on Steam, which you can only play through the launcher since the games are a DLC. Call of Duty plans to remove Modern Warfare 2 and 3 from game launcher to reduce the frankly comical size of the installation file. You can download the files optionally. Are people dumb? Let's see. Okay, some people genuinely don't know about being able to manage stuff. Whose idea was to have a launcher to begin with? Fair. True. True and real. I was a bit concerned for a second there because I dialed it back for a sec. Oh, oh, oh. You know, let's check this out real quick. Most popular English speaking VTubers. Here for this. Yo, fuck yeah. Wait, why? Yeah, why isn't she up there? It's important to know that if not for the minimum streaming threshold, Saba would have topped the list with only 2 streams in quarter 2. Her debut remains one of the largest VTuber debuts ever in terms of audience size. LOL. Thank God the lolly isn't on there. That's got to be bait. That's got to be bait. We got Womp Womp. We got Zen. Saba would be up there. Fascinating. Fascinating. Again, it's still weird to see Admiral Baru show up here. We have Koseki Biju. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. It's impressive to me that Koseki Biju didn't still be number 1, like on top of all of this. That to me is surprising. Also, chat, I have a question. How many fucking VTubers that speak English are located in Japan? We got Mori Calliope, we got Koseki Biju, Iris, Kenya. The one that sounds, I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to like Biju's talk a bit here and there. I wouldn't have expected that she lives in Japan. I would have been like, I would have thought that she's like Canadian or American or something. Impressive, impressive. Shy Lily, Germany. Isn't she in the Netherlands now? I thought that she lived in, and you know what? It doesn't matter. That's still interesting nonetheless. I got completely sidetracked. My apologies. We were talking about Call of Duty and the launcher. I don't even know what to say or how to feel about this. I just think it's dumb that Call of Duty size for installation and PC file size and whatnot is fucking stupid. If I remember correctly, if you wanted Warzone and like one of the Call of Duty games itself, those two combined would be about 300 gigabytes. And that is absurd. That's just straight up absurd. And if you guys want to know the reason why it's usually that big, it's because of Warzone. The last time that I played Call of Duty, I remember Modern Warfare 2 at the time was like 90 gigabytes or something. And then for whatever fucking reason, Warzone was like, oh yeah, 180. I'm just like, huh? But yeah, I think it's dumb what Call of Duty does for their file sizes. It's almost like they don't know how to fucking optimize shit. All right, let's see what's next on here real quick. Also, I forgot to have some BGM. Give me 1 sec. That way I can yap and we still have some music in the background. Play, please. Hello? Why are you guys hearing it but I'm not? What the fuck? Hold on, let me make sure that my audio is fine. Hold up.
Because...
Did my headset turn off? My fucking headset turned off, chat. Oh! Anyways, that was awkward. Alright, moving on. We got... Oh, dear God. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I barely know much about this, but I'm excited to know more. Because knowledge is power, as they say. I thought the polygon was done, chat. I thought Polygon got cooked. What the fuck is this? Why's the music so loud? Alright, Polygon. Visa and MasterCard are getting overwhelmed by gamer fury over censorship. Good. You come for our games, we're gonna fuck you up. That's just the way it is. Ooh. All right, chat. I'm just gonna put this in all my stream chats real quick for no particular reason. And then I'm also gonna open this in a new tab so that way I can save it for later for myself. All right, anyways, I got that saved up now. Let's see. So gamers are sending mass emails and phone calls to major payment processors in protest over Steam and itch.io, as deserved. It's fucking deserved. Good. That momentum needs to continue until they are educated that they need to stay out of stopping people from buying products they want. People can buy porn and sex toys with their cards. Somehow video games are equally as bad because a little bit of gooner bait is on them is the most laughable argument. Is that in this? What do you mean you can't give me more? 4chan are the true heroes of the internet age. Yeah, and then you see the what is it? The VTuber part of 4chan, and then you realize some of the 4chan people. Let's up those numbers. Oh dear God, bro. Continue the onslaught, brothers. The Emperor is with us. But yeah, 4chan, good and bad, depending on where you're looking. All in all, this is a good thing. I'm glad that they are getting bombarded with shit. I don't know the entire... You know what? Hold on. Very short and concise. Catch me up with the Visa and MasterCard gaming drama. Since it all caps. Since I'm out of the loop. Huh. All right, while it's investigating, let's continue. We're gonna put that. That's here. Again, I don't know what the fuck happened to Polygon because I thought it was Polygon, but I guess not. They're doing this because they can't buy incestual video games. This guy got absolutely obliterated. You can already tell. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro is getting cooked! They murdered him! Wait. Wait. Wait, is this one of those internet retards, chat? Chat, if you guys don't get what this is implying that Sydney Sweeney, this is one of the internet retards, by the way, if you guys are curious. If you guys are wondering what this is trying to say, is that this is Sydney Sweeney in, like, I'm assuming an AI generated, is this like a German military outfit? But then it's like this one is extremely German. But yes, this is meant to be Sydney Sweeney. Look at the corner. No, I know that it's Grok AI and all that. But what I'm trying to point out is that she has blonde hair and blue eyes. How dare she talk about jeans from American Eagle by doing a play on words with jeans and genes as in genetics? She must be Swastika Sweeney, guys. It's just an online idiot. It's an online retard. That's what it is. Because look, they're saying that it's good that Visa and MasterCard are practicing censorship because they're only censoring incest games. So kindly fuck off and go back to your communist community. Communist community, lol. It's super weird how the angry replies to my comments are all from obviously young, degenerate anime lovers and furries, etc. Motherfucker, do you know how to type on a keyboard? Jesus Christ. It's just another day, another terrible fucking take on the internet, as per usual. Do not relent, brothers! Yeah, I think that this is a good thing, personally. I think that's a really good thing that that's happening. Former GTA dev thinks GTA 6 players might prefer 30 FPS to 60 FPS. Who said that? I checked the image too many times. There's any NSFW things on it, or at least I didn't see any. Titties! The former GTA dev shows us why he is a former GTA dev. True? This is from Insider Gaming, from Andrew Hyten. Okay. I'm told the human eye sees at 24 FPS. This guy's an actual fucking retard. I'm sure it's 1,000 plus FPS that our eyes can visibly see. We're gonna check the drama real quick, and then we're gonna ask that question next. Visa and MasterCard have faced a massive backlash since mid-July 2025 after pressuring Steam and itch.io to remove or hide hundreds of adult-themed games, citing risks of facilitating illegal content like non-consensual themes following anti-porn activist campaigns. So what? Did they just see the shit happening in the UK and was like, wait a second, they can get away with that? I want to do it too. Gamers responded with floods of emails, calls, and a petition exceeding 77,000 signatures, overwhelming support lines, and causing slight stock dips for both companies. Indie devs argue the moves don't protect anyone and that shock games will evade bans via alternatives. Visa issued a response defending their policies, but has reversed course amid ongoing protests. How can I do my part against Visa and a MasterCard? Let's see this real quick. I think I have the list of shit the group that harassed them into doing it hates. Yeah, I have it. Should I send it? Please do. More things to look at, more things to talk about, and before we play games, that's what I think. Here are practical ways to join the ongoing protests against Visa and MasterCard's pressure on platforms like Steam and itch.io to censor adult-themed games. Focus on legal, non-disruptive actions based on community campaigns as of July 30th, 2025. Sign the petition. Join the change.org campaign demanding Visa, MasterCard, and activist groups stop controlling content. It has over 80,000 signatures so far and targets payment processors directly. Link. I'm smiling because this makes me happy. Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright, let me do one thing real quick, chat. I'm gonna enter my information in there to sign it, I guess. And then I'm gonna give it to you guys as well to sign if you guys want to sign it. There you guys go. I sent it to every single chat. You guys can take a look at it yourselves if you guys want. Bro, the fact that I just opened this and I'm seeing names fly by it like insanely fast is crazy. I prefer the less petition, more trolling way. Well, let's just be real here. You can do, depending on how many signatures certain things get, they can only do so much until they see how many people are signing shit like this. You know what I mean? And also, you can stay anonymous. Petitions can be ignored. Petitions can be ignored, but can you just sit there and look at 200,000 signatures and be like, it's nothing? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the UK, they might ignore petitions, from what I've heard. Okay, but I know that the US isn't exempt from being ignored as well. I know that too. Okay. I'm just saying that these are credit card companies that are actively trying to practice some forms of censorship. Let's see. Let's see what Grok has to say. LOL, I'm on a VR right now. Are you watching my stream in VR? That sounds like a banger, dude. Calling them and spamming MLG sounds sends a fucking message. It definitely does, but I would have liked to do it in ways that like is respectful and legal, if that makes sense. In the US, petitions, both official and unofficial, are ignored far more often than they succeed, with success rates typically below 10% overall based on available studies and data up to 2025. Success is loosely defined as achieving the stated goal, getting a response, or influencing policy/media, but petitions rarely drive change alone. They work best when combined with activism, media, or lobbying. Keep in mind, that's the whole point of signing petitions. It's not to get the change through the petition itself, by the way. Usually it's through having the petition get enough popularity where lobbying begins, or activism and media is backed by it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. For petitions over 200,000 signatures, these represent the top 1% that go viral and are far less likely to be fully ignored, as they attract media pressure. No exact US specific success rate exists, but examples suggest 30 to 50% achieve some impact. So there you go. Most of them are ignored. You're not wrong. All right, what else does this say? Contact Visa and MasterCard to flood their support lines with polite complaints via calls or emails. Use scripts emphasizing they should process legal payments. Not act as morality police. Example email template. Oh? And then it gives the Visa and MasterCard US numbers. Boycott and switch payments. Cancel your Visa / MasterCard if feasible. Use cash or Steam gift cards, or switch to alternatives like PayPal or crypto for any purchases. Avoid platforms caving to pressure until the changes occur. Push for legislation. Contact your U.S. representatives to support bills like I'm guessing that's Section 401 Fair Use to Banking Act, which could prevent payment processors from discriminating against legal industries in the EU or Japan. Advocate for antitrust investigations to Visa / MasterCard monopolies. And spread awareness and support devs. I just gotta say, this is fucking dumb. Companies prefer to ignore petitions because 1, they don't care about consumers. 2, they are too high to care. 3, it's not profitable to care. Well, here's the thing, though. I'm not saying that the companies have to care about the petition. Because if you think about it, right? The goal of a petition is to bring awareness and to see how many people are agreeing with you. And also, it's to bring awareness to it through the media. So if the media can see that a petition has over 200,000 signatures, then they're going to be like, hey, you know what? We're waiting for the response. That applies pressure to these companies that also have, usually what it is, right, is that a lot of companies are rooted in networking. So a lot of networking could be things like, there's going to be somebody that works in Vice that has contacts in Visa. There's going to be someone that's working at CNN that has contacts in Visa. Someone who's working at Fox News that's going to have contacts in Visa. And then they're going to make articles or news snippets and stuff like that that are going to be things like, hey, do you have a response? And after a couple of times of being asked, do you have a response? The public relation team of Visa or MasterCard has to be like, fuck, man, we're getting asked this question so fucking much. We at least need a basic response for these people asking questions. So the whole point is to apply that pressure, force responses, and then also what happens with that attention that you would also receive through lobbying is, I'd imagine that not lobbying, sorry, through petitioning, is that you'd probably get people to lobby. I don't know how lobbying works. I just know that lobbying is much more effective than petitioning, if that makes sense. So yeah, a mix of activism, media, lobbying, and all that, as well as signing petitions, is extremely helpful in the overall grand process. What's the stock look like for MasterCard and for Visa? I remember that in the past, Grok literally gave me the entire like stock table for both. I want to see how they're looking. But going back to this GTA thing real quick. Also, let me just let's see here. Yeah, going back to this here. Let's see. For GTA devs, we already read that. That's because the game can't run smooth at 60. Enjoy console players. 30 FPS, LMAO. Tell them this ain't 2013. I guess playing 30 FPS in 2025. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how much FPS that the human eye can see as well. All right, give me one last second. I need to do one last thing. Alright, so I'm just finalizing my petition thing as well on my side. All right, this is what it shows me for the stock market. Let's see if it's willing or capable of providing that visual and interactable stock. Because if it isn't, then I guess we're just gonna go to Yahoo Finance. You know what? Just in case we're pulling it up this way. No. Wait, I kind of want to look at the Google ones too. You know what? I like the Google ones. We're gonna stick to the Google ones. All right, let's see. We're gonna go year to date. It's up, but it is dropping. So wait, chat. When did Visa and MasterCard do their shit? Was it around the 25th? Your day for Visa. I'm guessing it was on the 25th. The last month, let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's two big drops. One was in July 9th, July 10th. The next one was on July 25th. MasterCard also did the July 9th and 10th, and then they also dropped on the 28th. When did MA and B start doing their censorship stuff? I'm gonna be honest, this is stupid as fuck. There's a reason why this developer is no longer a developer for GTA. That's just simply put. Games should be at 60 FPS bare minimum, if not higher. That's just what I believe. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to this, and then let's check that. Not done yet. All right. Hideo Kojima. All right, we got a Battlefield one right here that I just noticed. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Most Battlefield 6 devs never worked on a Battlefield game. This could probably be a good thing, depending on. I mean, considering how the game looked, it's probably a good thing because it doesn't look like Battlefield 2042. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad terrible thing. Let's see what people are saying about it. Honestly, this feels like a good thing because if the previous team had worked on Battlefield and they gave us 2042, yeah, that's what I was saying. Hard pass. Fuck. Guys, they added DEI to the game, guys. Fuck. That's good, I think, because for the past decade, Battlefield was garbage. Yeah, sadly. Also, why is this the image? Okay, this pisses me off. It's another one of those things where it's like, oh, he provided the source. Pirate Nation provided the source this time. Fuck yeah! What the fuck is ADLV? I don't know if this is trustworthy, but I mean, there it is. I just think that's probably a good thing. Alright, let's see. List of shit Visa / MasterCard hates. Let's look at the stuff by the time it was posted. So I want to see Marvel Rivals stuff real quick. But before that, let's see. Visa MasterCard began pressuring gaming platforms over adult-themed content in April 2025 after the Australian anti-porn group Collective Shout Published an open letter highlighting games with themes like rape and incest, leading to the initial removal of titles like No Mercy from Steam and itch.io. The pressure intensified in mid-July 2025, triggered by collective shouts July 14th call to cease payment services to these platforms. This led to Steam updating its rules on July 16th to comply with payment processor standards on adult content, confirming the retirement of several games on July 18th. Around July 25th, itch.io de-indexed all NSFW games and conducted a content audit to avoid payment blocks, resulting in over 20,000 titles removed since mid-July. It really upsets me that Steam and itch.io bent the knee to these fuckers. It really does upset me that happened. I gotta say though, this is a massive drop for stock. For it to just go, ooh. The year to day is up, and that upsets me greatly. Their year to day is also up, and that also upsets me greatly. But in the past 5 days, it's been going down. Not enough though. Holy. Chat, we're not doing enough. We really are not doing enough. I'm sorry, but what they're doing to gaming is disgusting. Listen, I understand the message where it's like, oh, you know, having this portrayed in gaming in an art form is dangerous and it's yada, yada, yada and all that. I get the message. It's the execution that's problematic. The execution is unbelievably problematic. I don't like it, so therefore what I'm going to do is I'm going to censor it. This is the reason why people are deeming this a communist action. And also, chat, you want to know why you guys probably want to go against this regardless if you care about games or not? Because what's the chance, the opportunity that it goes for games first? Next, they'll go for other things too, if they haven't already. That's what pisses me off. It doesn't always start with gaming, but it can start with gaming. Actually fucking disgusting. Affects the world globally because of a stupid ass fucking extremist Australian group or whatever the fuck. They will find the CEO CP drives in no time. We'll see, man. We'll see. I think if anyone needs to be investigated for stuff like that, it would probably end up being the people projecting with their extremist ideologies, right? So probably the people in the Australian group, I would assume. Let's see. Marvel Rebels Blade Kit review. Who the fuck asked for Virgil? Like seriously, I'm not the one listening. Virgil, hell, he even says it, bury the light during ult, or at least people are just saying it. Gaslight, maybe. Let's check it out. Let me pause my music for a second. And let's watch this together.
I'll fight to end the darkness that's fallen.
Yay, another duelist, guys, another duelist.
I'll fight to end the darkness that's fallen.
I need to watch that entire combat sequence one more time because I'm confused. Hold on. So there's obviously like a dash. There's like a little block thing as well. There's a little bit of like a build up, but it's only on melee, I believe. Wait, hold on. I want to see this part right here. I'm a little confused. Hold on. I can't tell if he's getting healing or if he has lifesteal, to be honest. Is he getting healed, chat? No, he has lifesteal. He has lifesteal. How I know? icon. And not only that, that's a feat. I don't know what the shift thing does. I would assume that the shift thing... It was used somewhere right here. I don't know. I don't understand it. What? I mean, it's a cool ult, and it definitely looks like Virgil. I like how, again, it's just showing, yeah, we're going to go ahead and, you know, delete the flying enemies. It seems like they get stuck in it, but I can't tell. A thousand cuts! Bury the light. Lifesteal anti-heal has a block, cloak and dagger team up, which heals you mid to close range. Remove the N-word. I mean, it is what it is. It's the internet at this point, right? The lifesteal is insane, but I'm a little confused about the anti-heal part. I'm assuming that this character has anti-heal, but I can't see it. Because isn't the purple usually... Wait a minute. Don't tell me it's the purple. I think it's the purple, right? Because I think if it's highlighted in yellow, they have like extra armor, like they're more resistant. And then purple would mean that they take less healing. But then again, they only have just a Luna Snow doing heals. What I'm also curious about is the stack right here. I'm guessing that has something to do with damage buildup. Maybe it does. Is there a way that I can see every frame individually? Of course I can. I'm not sure what the fuck is happening in this, to be honest. Even if I were to try and break it down slowly but surely like I am, it isn't making a whole lot of sense. Because it also looks like you can press E and it activates something. Okay, this is where the shift was activated. What? No, it wasn't. Wait, what? The E was activated here. The E swaps you to the sword. Is the shift the thing that gives the anti-heal? Because that's the shift. I believe it's the shift at least. Yeah, it was. That was the shift. Okay. You dash, you do a knockback by the looks of it, and also some damage with anti-heal. Then you can swap to your sword by pressing E, which powers it up. That's what it did. It gives him extra range, but with a sword. From what I can tell, at least. Oh, you know what? I think maybe that's not what it did, actually. I think that you press E, and then it gives you the stack thing. But what does it do on 10 stacks? Blade gets 10 stacks over here. Okay, 10 stacks. I noticed that right away. The sword became more red. I'll be honest, I have no idea what happened when I got 10 stacks. You will see on the 8th, pretty much. Because it doesn't have anything to do with the spin move. I mean, it's definitely lifesteal. It's definitely some anti-heal. I don't get the other part of the kit, though. Me and the other healer are starting to hear techno music coming right at us as everyone else just got sliced up. True. We didn't want to just put Blade in leather and have him kill people. Marvel Rivals, hold my beer. Yeah, everyone's saying Virgil. His counter ability has a 3-second cooldown. Okay, yeah, that's kind of nuts. Please, we don't need any more DPS characters. Literally, bro. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. We don't need more. Holy shit. Yes, we do. We need the go. Okay, fine. One more DPS. I agree with this. I agree. One last one. It can be Deadpool. Okay, this guy's stupid. This person's like, not this guy, sorry, this one. They can't just do Tink and strategist back and forth for months, lol. It's fine if they throw a DPS in every now and then. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not every now and again. It's, hey, every season we'll have at least one DPS character. At least one. And I'm just like, fucking why though? But yeah, I don't know. I think that the kit looks cool. It seems like a lot of fun, but it does seem, if I'm looking at specifically this like blocking counter ability, which I don't fully understand yet either because I didn't really look at it too much. Let's see right here. This is probably a good example. So this is the knockback ability that Magneto does. Oh my god, please! You bastard. I'm assuming it's awfully similar to Iron Fist. I think that was a shotgun. I think that like the pistol is like a shotgun spray sort of thing. So does the dash, applies the anti-heal and the damage. Sees the ability coming up, goes into the block, which is the right click. I'm gonna be honest, it looks like you just absorb it. It blocks abilities and makes Blade take reduced damage, but not give overheal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that it doesn't really look like it did a ton. Is there a block somewhere in here? There's not a singular block in that clip. Wasn't there one that was even earlier then? Like right here. I mean, he just eats the attack or ability or whatever. Okay, wait. It doesn't eat the attack, but it eats abilities. And you're not wrong, it does provide the reduced damage as well. Wait, no, that was a secondary attack, actually. So it blocks the ability, the E from Mantis. Then Mantis does a basic attack, which then hits him. And it's not reduced. It's just raw damage by the looks of it because it doesn't have the yellow bar around the HP. Unless it's literally just part of the ability because that right there made it look like Mantis does no fucking damage at all. But yeah, that's interesting. August 8th is going to be an interesting time. I think I'll be honest, I don't think Blade is going to be busted. I think that he's going to be annoying. But yeah, I don't know. But I feel like people might be over exaggerating. If any character was gonna be busted, Phoenix looked like she was gonna be broken, dude. If I'm being completely honest. All right, let's see. So we go back to this. The moment people learn him, he will be banned. I mean, probably just because people don't like to see new characters in competitive play because they haven't learned how to play against it, let alone to play it themselves. All right, let's see here. List of shit Visa / MasterCard hates. So gaming in general, rip Yakuza. Oh boy. A complete list of content Visa / MasterCard considers problematic. They may target any game containing this content. Menstruation? No shot that's in there. Keep in mind, this item right here encompasses every video game ever produced. Content that promotes hate, harm, or extremist ideologies. Oh boy. Content that promotes hate, harm, or extremist ideology. Irony is maxed out. True. Being drunk? No shot. Oh my god, menstruation really is in there. All depictions of incest, including sexual activity between immediate or close biological family members. They really saw that one Coffin of Andy and Lele game or whatever the fuck it's called. And we're like, yeah, I don't like that. It might be labeled as a psychological horror where essentially you have the stepbrother and the stepsister that go fucking absolutely goddamn crackhead insane and kill their parents and have sex with each other. It's a psychological horror for a fucking reason. Not only that, but it's essentially a story game from what I've seen and heard. But they really saw it and was like, yeah, that's a problem, guys. Let's ban it. Let's ban all of it. Self-harm, including depictions of anorexia or bulimia. What about those extremely woke games that are trying to bring awareness to this shit? What about that? What about the same people that you are also on the same side of? Huh? What about that, Visa and MasterCard? What about that? What if the people want to bring awareness to self-harm? Or is it that you just chat, if you guys want my opinion on this, this immediately says, okay, that one scene in Doki Doki Literature Club means that this no longer can be, that Doki Doki Literature Club can no longer exist. Urine. Urine means, what's that one game? It's called Postal 2. Postal 2 no longer able to exist because of urine immediately, just right then and there. Content that promotes hate, harm, or extremist ideologies. Okay, there goes every single fantasy game because you can be an extreme. Do they not understand that you could basically be playing a Dungeons and Dragons game and be racist in Dungeons and Dragons because it's Dungeons and Dragons? So there goes every single one of those. Content that promotes harm. Okay, there goes GTA, all the action games that include any form of violence whatsoever. Hate, so basically you can't have two characters beefing with each other ever. Everyone has to be living with rainbows and unicorns in the area. Fallout New Vegas, exactly. Smegma. Who the fuck is putting smegma in their games anyways? But I mean, it's like, that's just weird to specify. Diapers. What if you're this made me think of Resident Evil Village and how you literally have a baby at the beginning of the game. I mean, not to go over everything else that's also a part of this, but diapers. What if you literally have a child that you have to take care of in a story game for a little bit? Are we fucking? We're retarded. We're retarded. That's just what it is. We've gone full retarded mode. All sexual activity involving firearms aimed at or... Oh yeah, it's so sexual the way that you aim that firearm at me. Oh my god. I'm gonna nut. Oh my god. Aim that firearm at me, please. Like, what? Don't get me wrong, I understand that there's some people out there that do like that shit. Okay, I understand that. But the fact that they had to label this as sexual activity makes it fucking sound strange. Vomit sexual activity. Oh yeah, throw up on me. Oh, it makes me so excited. Oh wow. Illegal substances or regulated products, pharmaceuticals and narcotics. This really sounds like that type of shit where it's like, you know, have you ever heard of those things where it's like Karens would have been raged in the past that are like, video games cause harm to people because it promotes violence. Everyone that plays shooting games is going to become a school shooter in real life, guys. That's what this screams. That is literally what this fucking screams. It's like saying, guys, because someone used illegal substances and spiked someone in a game, that they're gonna start spiking people in real life. Chat, how many war crimes have we all probably committed in video games at this point? Would we probably do them in real life? No! You wanna know why? Because we can't get away with it. Since we can't get away with it, we're not doing this shit in real life. We're doing it in video games because it's an escapism point of view. It's a psychological thing that's actively practiced in every case. You do things in video games that you can't do in real life because you're curious. Not only are you curious, but it's also to bring light to a situation that's awfully dark. How many 9/11 jokes are there because of how drastic of a negative situation that was? Okay? We have how many jokes on 9/11? How many jokes about Jews and the Holocaust and shit like that? Like, we have a shitload of jokes. Racist jokes, anti-Semite jokes, Asian jokes, white jokes, black jokes. We have all these things. All of them can be deemed as horrible things. But the reason that we do them, the reason why we say them, the reason why people practice them and do all this other bullshit with them is because guess what? Life sucks. You want to know how to make life suck less? Humor. Having a good time. Being able to laugh at yourself and to laugh at others. Obviously, this is something that you're incapable of doing because you have to go out of your way to fucking censor and ban all of it, thinking that you're doing the so-called right thing. Fucking retard. God. It just pisses me off to such a huge extent because it's obviously malicious and under the guise of we're doing the right thing. And I'm sure you guys probably agree with me, chat. This is obviously just it's another one of those like, it's just one of those like, I don't know what this falls under exactly, but it definitely falls under something that is obviously malicious, that is meant to sound good on paper, and that the people who are putting this on that paper also think that it's good. But everybody knows that the people who are pushing this shit don't play video games. They don't care. It's about controlling the media. It's about controlling people and controlling the art forms out there and shit. That's literally what it comes down to. Just a quick example, right? If they started to depict urine in games more, let's say that in almost every game that you can just urinate in every game for whatever reason, would it realistically be that much of a fucking problem? I don't think anyone fucking cares. You want to know why? It's a common thing that everyone has to do at some point. We all urinate. That's so dumb. It's not like we're literally whipping our full-on fucking cock out or our full-on lips out, if you know what I mean. Okay? It's not full coochie. It's not full cock. We're urinating. If anything, it's just a stream on the screen. That's literally what it is usually. This is so dumb. So dumb. They're trying to ban drugs in games now? That's crazy. More than just drugs, too. They, out of all things that they could have wrote in here, look at these bottom three right here. It says, all depictions of menstruation, smegma, and diapers. Fucking diapers? Fucking diapers. Fucking menstruation? Are we... Being drunk as well, by the way. Being drunk? Are you serious? And also, it's so weird that they deemed all of these as sexual activity. Firearms being aimed at people as sexual activity. Vomit, sexual activity. Being drunk, sexual activity. What they're basically trying to say is they're allowed, but you know, if it's also sexual activity with firearms, vomit, illegal substances, being drunk, drugged, hypnotized, or mind controlled, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. The first two I can see, but diapers, I can't even see. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't see any of this being like actively pursued, and the reason why is because this is obviously just people trying to practice censorship. Um, they want to push censorship under the guise of something that sounds good on paper and make believe and gaslight themselves in their orbit that they're doing the right thing. If they were to push just one thing from this list, let's say one thing from this list goes through, it opens the doors, unfortunately, for other companies to do some things, and it also opens the doors for these companies to push more things themselves. You know what I mean? So that's the issue, is that, for example, right? They could push the idea of incest and a lot of, like, being like banned and whatnot, right? Let's say that they wanted to ban incest. I think a lot of people would probably be okay with it, but you have to also understand that with them doing that, right next would probably be something else that is that fits their narrative, that fits their ideology. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the issue that I have, is that and keep in mind that these are payment processors pushing this. Visa and MasterCard. Visa and MasterCard are the ones pushing this right now. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it really comes from an Australian group pushing Visa and MasterCard into doing this. But then again, Visa and MasterCard directly pressured Steam and itch.io to actually actively censor and change policies to bend the knee to Visa and MasterCard. That's why this is problematic. Because here's the thing. This is already being pushed. This is already being actively pushed, chat. Which means, how long until every game we get in the future and every game that we have now starts to abide and bend the knee to everything listed here? That's the problem. Because, I mean, it's not going to stop here if they can get away with this to begin with. Not only that, but it's stupid that they're doing this in general. Stream moment, I just looked to the right, and that is on my screen. What, this right here? Wait, why the fuck is having a gun to point to someone put on sexual? So, if you reread it, because I reread it and I understand it now a bit better, it's sexual activity involving. So, firearms are theoretically allowed. It's just that if there's sexual activity that involves firearms being aimed at somebody, that it's I think what it's trying to go is like, I think what they're trying to refer to is like actions where someone is actively forcing someone into sexual intercourse by using a firearm for threatening people. So obviously that's a bad thing, where someone is like threatening someone with a firearm, like suck my dick or I'll shoot this or something, right? But the fact of the matter is that it can be interpreted in other ways. So apparently Prison Architect is banned. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna be real. Almost every single game in this case can be banned under this. To clarify, husband walks in on his wife cheating and shoots the guy she's cheating with. You see, that's the thing too, right? Is that there's always going to be some nuances like that that's going to be problematic too, right? Because let me put it this way too. Let's say that you're in a consensual, loving, safe relationship and in a safe environment where you guys are both high on weed, and you're having sex. Guess what? That's banned. Banned. You got you and your significant other being alone and in a safe place with just each other. You're drunk and having sexual intercourse. Banned. Banned. Also, they didn't even clarify what sexual activity is. You're drunk and you kissed each other? How dare you hold hands while being drunk? What are you, a fucking sex pest? Banned! Like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? That's why it's problematic. There's literally not enough information. They're not specifying nearly enough. And it's all to push an agenda, all to push a narrative, all to push an ideology that they believe that is correct and right in their eyes. That's all it is. It's all about fucking trying to push their fucking narrative and agenda, man. It's not even hard to tell. That's why this pisses me off so much. This is, again, chat. I think I made a Discord post. Hold on. Let me find it real quick. It was the post I was like, remember, guys. Okay, this is what I said. Remember, guys, if you practice 1% of skepticism and critical thinking on the internet, that 1% is 100% better than journalists and or media. Okay? It's just drunk wine moms with nothing better to do. Yeah, but that's the issue, though, is that Steam and itch.io are listening to these drunk wine moms with nothing better to do. That's the issue. People are listening. They're bending the knee to these people. That's the problem. itch.io has already removed NSFW games like to a significant extent on their platform already. Steam has already been doing practices of like that as well. In fact, Steam already updated their fucking policies for the what Visa and MasterCard were pushing. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you just want to have like rape and other shit like that in your video games." No, I think that rape is wrong. No, it's the payment processors. I understand that it is the payment processor, but you have to understand that the payment processors are listening to an Australian group that came up with their own ideology, and they're pushing that onto to Visa and Mastercard. Then Visa and Mastercard, who are headquartered in the United States, by the way, are listening to the Australian group that's talking to them, and then they're pressuring Steam and itch.io, who are bending the knee to Visa and MasterCard because that group from Australia isn't directly in contact with Steam and itch.io. Nor would Steam or itch.io listen to that Australian group because they're not giving them money, right? Visa and MasterCard are the ones giving them money as payment processors. So they bend the knee to Visa and MasterCard, who I guess you could say are bending the knee to that group. But if they're not bending the knee to their group, then they're also agreeing with that group and pushing that onto Steam and itch.io. That's why I'm saying that this is just problematic as a whole. It's just really, really fucking dumb. Um, that's why I asked the best way that I could participate in the backlash for Mastercard and Visa because they're pissing me the fuck off. They're losing some stock. They're just not losing enough. I feel like the one way that they will listen is when they start to lose money. And I don't mean just a little bit of money. I mean, like, they need to lose at least 1 to 5% money for them to be like, oh, fuck, okay, maybe we listen. Without Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, no online site can make money. Well, that's the thing, though, is that's why a lot of people are already canceling their Visa, MasterCard, and opting in for PayPal instead. God, what a fucking mess this entire bullshit is, dude. Holy. Pisses me off so much, dude. Alright, Hideo Kojima won't be playing Konami's Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Understandable, have a nice day. I'm no longer listening only or fuck watching only. You know, let me just I'm gonna go dial it back just a little bit so that way I can at least provide a little bit of context to Pay real quick. This is just really quickly, right? This is all of the things that they're targeting. Specifically, Visa, MasterCard are targeting in banning and censoring for gaming. Yes, that's right. Any and all depictions of diapers, get the fuck out of here. So a game with a baby is illegal? Exactly. Also, if you're wine drunk and having if you're kissing sensually in any game, by the way, ban. Also, if you piss in a game, it's bad. Yeah, Postal 2, it's banned. You can't even be wine drunk with your significant other. That's fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, that list is shit. Oh, don't worry, they didn't specify anything because they literally just stated sexual activity. This doesn't mean sexual intercourse, by the way. Sexual activity means things like, I would assume, like holding hands, like kissing. So keep that in mind. They left it vague so that way they can ban more shit. Only one is okayish in my opinion. I'm guessing it's probably like the incest one, and that's the thing that I was saying earlier is that while there might be things that some people would agree with that are on that list, it's the problem is that it opens doors to more censorship and pushing more things that would be problematic in terms of censorship as well. Hideo Kojima won't be playing Konami's Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. When asked if he will play it, he laughed and said, "No, I won't." That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT! Not gonna lie, I think we should boycott this remake. It's personal. Why not? He said, I made the original. I'm good. Can't blame him. They stole his franchise. Konami treated him like shit. Based. Wait, so was Hideo Kojima working under Konami for a while until he left and made his own Kojima Productions or whatever it's called, or Kojima Games? Is that what happened? Because I don't know the whole Hideo Kojima lore. You know the quote that's like, first they came for the communists. I did not speak out as I am not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unions, and I did not speak because I was not a trade unionist. And then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak because I was not a Jew. And then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. Applies perfectly to censorship. Yeah, that's why I always say that I might disagree with you, but I will fight for your right to say that. You know what I mean? I think that quote alone describes how politics and policies and laws need to be followed right now. I think we're in the day and age of censorship versus anti-censorship. And keep in mind, chat, I'm not a free speech absolutist. I think there are some things that if we were to allow people to completely 100% speak freely, there would be some problems. Like that means that it would be legal to just fucking slander and incite violence and all this other bullshit, right? Um, there are some issues I have with that side of like of free speech absolutism. So it's like I believe in free speech just until it harms people. Period. Anyway, based for Hideo Kojima then, if that's what happened. All right, let's see. I don't have any responses to type right there, so I think that was good. All right, that is it for all the news on the community React feed. So let's go ahead and move on to my quick, easy news roundup / compilation that happened within the last week. Chat, where should we start? Do we want to start in gaming, VTuber news, AI, Roblox, gotcha games? What should we start on? I think I'll start on VTuber, and then I'll go with whatever you guys say next, because I think starting with VTubers would be easier because we've already kind of covered a little bit of it recently. So I'm gonna do that first. First look at VTuber exhibits, concerts, and announcements at Anime Expo, including Hololive Night at Dodger Stadium and Oshi Sparks of Virtual Vacation. Hololive parent company formalizes venture into music recording business. Yo, we're gonna have a VTuber anime. We're gonna have VTuber music groups. They're gonna be like the new J-pop stars. It's gonna be interesting. VSojo shutdown follows financial challenges. Two top VTubers go independent. Yeah, almost. It's a lot more than two now, but close enough. Oh, it's the entirety of the VSojo talent. Top YouTube gaming channels in May 2025 analyzed with VTubers prominent. I wonder fucking why. It's almost like people like watching a chill, non-political, not drama-free, cute anime girl with other anime girls. I think that's literally just what it comes down to. Alex Kiyoshi Pels, VSojo Japan director, discusses agency experience post-shutdown. Okay. VTubers Quarter 3 2024 report shows audience decline. Iron Mouse leads English rankings. I think people are just getting busy. That or they just want to play games and watch other shit too. I don't know. Hololive gains in English VTubers rankings with new generation talents. I don't know anything about the new generation talents. Probably things like Biju, I would imagine. Zentrea's Twitch popularity highlights newstuber role in VTubing. I'm guessing people were covering what Zentrea was saying after leaving VSojo, and so that gave her more Twitch popularity. Newstubers provide public service but need more editorial support. You know what I want to do, chat? I think it would be fun if I can get in contact with newstubers and come up with an idea with them where we can make like a. I'm just too small. I don't think that they give a fuck about a little guy like me, right? But can you imagine an entire fucking newstuber like completely unbiased, completely apolitical, meaning that like they're not influenced by politics, newstubers coming together under like one full media outlet that's not like corrupt or biased in any way. Does that make sense? I probably fucked up my words there, but basically imagine a good version of like IGN but like their VTubers and like the newstubers and whatnot. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. Cockroach VTuber exits agency on May 5th, expresses gratitude. Cockroach VTuber exits agency. Is this on May 5th? Okay, so that must have been Matara. Why is this so old in my news compilation? Oh well. I guess someone covered it recently, which is interesting. Hololive talents collaborate with creators for creative works. Joint owners operate agency with global VTuber conglomerate support. KAF and Enongu in virtual artists specials, other VTubers mentioned. US tariffs on China made VTuber items burden fans and suppliers. Wait, how do the tariffs work for VTuber assets? I didn't even think about that. Because wouldn't it usually just be like a digital transaction? Interesting. I don't know how that works. That is interesting. Oh wait, I'm a little bit stupid, chat. I'm not gonna lie. It's the fact that it's China made items, so like merch. Oh, I see. So if it's merchandise for talents, the US tariffs are problematic for fans and suppliers. I get it now. Brossom integrates into analyst post acquisition, talents and staff statements against CEO threats and mishandling. Cover Core CEO interviewed. Height collaborates with Hololive. Murasaki Shion from Hololive's second generation to graduate. Oh, okay, I remember that one. Shion to graduate. Garguro remains most popular VTuber with 4.74 million subscribers. Damn, if only Saba and Garguro were gonna be able to do a collab, guys. Am I right? All right, chat. What should we do next? Gaming, AI, Roblox, gotcha games. What are you guys interested in hearing about right now? The news that happened within the last week. I'm just quickly checking how long each one of these tabs is. The Roblox one is pretty small. Same with the AI one. Gaming is decently long, and gotcha games is decently long, by the looks of it. Hold on, let me just double check one last thing here. All right. Well, I can search my own news. Hold on, let me see this real quick. I'm just gonna search the word grok. Let's see if it does anything. What if I do GPT? Meta. How the fuck is the search thing working then? AI models make basic highlighting. You know what? Highlighting. Okay, so it does work. Interesting. I guess since I'm not getting any responses, let's just move on to gaming news. The latest Mario Kart World update adds quality of life changes and nerfs controversial power up. I just don't care. RuneScape Dragon Wild launches a new July 2025 update addressing various issues. I heard that there were a few, but I'm glad to hear that it's getting updated. Some Blink's Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches another console expanding access. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 reveals a new wonder weapon resembling a gun from High on Life. I don't care. It's Call of Duty. The Sims 4 receives a July 2025 update fixing player reported issues. Halo Studios teases a potential new weapon for Halo Infinite in an upcoming update trailer. I haven't heard of Halo Infinite in a long time. If Fortnite introduces a new game mode without skill-based matchmaking. That might just be one of the best things I think I've heard. Diablo 4 Season 9 update Sins of the Horadrim goes live with player experience improvements. CD Projekt Red executive states Cyberpunk 2077's poor launch ultimately improved the game. We need whoever this executive is fired, bro. We unironically need that executive fired. Launching the game in a poor state actually really improved the game. Okay, bro. Scamming the people who thought that they were getting a full, complete game on launch actually improved our game, guys. Fucking stupid. Marvel Rivals reviews content for its next update, launching July 31st. Why? I think that's wrong. I think it's actually August 5th, 8th, something like that. Dead by Daylight launches a crossover chapter with AMC's The Walking Dead. I don't know how about the Walking Dead collaboration or crossover there, but Dead by Daylight, cool. Red Dead Online offers special rewards in its newest update. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound on Switch includes a specific catch for buyers. Destiny 2 expansions available at discounted prices for a limited time. Yeah, you know what else is limited time for Destiny 2? The expansions in general. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to give me discounted prices on your expansions. If you're going to limit what expansions I can play at any given time, fuck you and fuck that bullshit. Diablo 4 launches a limited time event for new loot following its latest update. Ooh, I like new loot. Pokemon TCG Pocket offers 36 free pack hourglasses. Holy shit. If for anyone that doesn't know, this basically lets it to where you can open up more packs without having to wait extra long. Rumors circulate about Splatoon Raiders spin-off ahead of potential Nintendo Direct. Player Obscure Expedition 33 developers visit Hideo Kojima and Square Enix for creative exchanges. Bro, what could the goats be cooking? What could they unironically be cooking? That could be insane. New Dungeons and Dragons games bundle available, appealing to specific fans. Yeah, unfortunately, Visa and MasterCard, they don't like anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons, though. So they would ban this as well. And I'm only going according to their things that they actively are trying to censor in regards to depiction. Grounded 2 Early Access adds new region, enemies, spells, and more. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 featured in Game Informer cover. Donkey Kong Bonanza serves as a showpiece for Nintendo's new console. I mean, I've heard a lot about it. I don't know much about it, though. Eric Solm praise for stealth puzzle elements. Nintendo reveals second Switch 2 game bundle, Mega Evolutions, and new features and Pokemon updates. Obsidian outlines year-long content for Grounded 2. Wu Chong, Fallen Feathers boss fights criticized for balance issues. No. You're criticized for skill issues. Honor mode in Baldur's Gate 3 complicates achieving best outcomes. What? Dead Space creator reflects on Callisto Protocol flop impacting future projects. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so. We did these two. Let's check out AI real quick. AI models make basic errors in ethical medical decisions, highlighting need for oversight. You need to specify which AI models at this point. Neural networks shift from word order to meaning after sufficient reading, akin to phase transition. Yeah, I mean, meaning would be. It's interesting that AI only now started to realize that meaning was more important than word order. That's kind of fascinating. Scientists simulate fault-tolerant quantum code on ordinary computers. That's so fucking gigabrain that I don't even understand. Drone navigates forests at 45 miles per hour without GPS or light using new tech. That's fucking crazy. Report urges guardrails and education to protect adolescent AI users. I'm just gonna be honest here. I blame the fucking parents that are giving tablets to their kids to raise their kids for them. Harvard Metasurface replaces bulky quantum computing optics with ultra thin layer. Google's deepfake hunter detects alterations in videos without faces. Deepfake hunter detects alterations in videos without faces. Oh, maybe what they're saying is that with how good their deepfake hunter is, it can now also detect alterations in videos that don't actually include like the actual like face deepfakes. Fascinating. Electrons manipulated by sub-trillionth second light pulses for quantum insights. Whatever they're doing with quantum shit right now sounds insane. Social robots trained without humans using new simulation method. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I like that. You're calling them social robots and you trained them without humans? I don't know if I like that one, bro. I'm just gonna be real. Framework fuses vision, vibration, touch for robots in complex terrain. Hell yeah, dude. That's kind of sick. Evolutionary AI optimizes land use for sustainability. Thank God. Pulse driven qubit amplifier 10 times more efficient for quantum computing. If that's the case, then how come the tech can be so goddamn expensive still, man? Make it cheaper, please. AI designs climate friendly cement recipes quickly. Well, I mean, here's what I can do, right? If I just take this and I just paste it into Grok, design a climate friendly cement recipe. Let's see how long it takes, guys. I'm predicting it takes a minute and a half or less. It'll tell me the time it took to think, anyways, here in a little bit. AI tool provides outfit and decor ideas, virtual try on launches. That's kind of cool. AI risks in healthcare require human oversight. Yeah, I think a majority of AI shit should require human oversight. Helsing Defense startup attracts investment for military AI and drones. You mean to tell me that there's people out there that are so good with AI development and that they've developed shit so good that like for military use that they're a startup that had attracted investment in military AI and drones already. I'm telling you, chat, shit's about to go crazy in the near future, man. Let's do Roblox news next. But I want to see this. Come on, give it to me. And we'll come back to it. Roblox news. Raymond James downgrades Roblox to outperform strong buy ahead of Q2 30. Who? Who? A client-focused global financial service company providing wealth management, capital markets, asset management, and other tailored services to individuals. Is this a fucking... Oh, of course it's an investment banking company. It's always an investment banking company that has a shitload of money that's like buying out companies and stuff. Downgrades Roblox to outperform from strong buy ahead from strong buy. I don't understand enough about this. This is like a bunch of business talk for Roblox specifically. It took a minute and 48 seconds roughly. And wow, would you look at that, chat? It actually gave a climate friendly cement recipe. This recipe is also DIY friendly, but consult engineers for structural use for commercial explorer wholesome eco planet for carbon cure blends. All right, guys, who's starting a new cement company with me? We're selling that climate friendly type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're selling climate friendly cement, guys. Low key, that might actually be a pretty decent fucking company if you manage to make it work. Roblox creator payouts surge with new tools and record earnings momentum. I believe it. Panda Express launches cross-platform campaign and Roblox with over 450,000 engagements. Roblox lacks earnings beat potential in upcoming report. Roblox shares fall 1.31% in latest session. Roblox reports earnings Thursday before market hours. Roblox outperforms Take-Two in growth via users and monetization. Well, yeah, because 2K is actively shooting themselves in the foot constantly. Roblox is doing it, but it's kind of like they have to ricochet off the floor a couple of times before it hits them in the foot. Wedbush raises Roblox price target to $142, citing growth story. Lawsuit seeks to hold Roblox and Discord accountable for minors exploitation. I'm just going to be real. I hope that whoever is going against Roblox and Discord for this wins. We all know that there's a massive goddamn issue in regards to Roblox and Discord and minor exploitation through it. And they did actively fucking nothing to help actually go against this shit. It's fucking disgusting. And I just hope that the person who's behind this lawsuit against Roblox and Discord wins. Because this is what Roblox and Discord is doing to overlook the minor exploitation on their platforms is absolutely fucking disgusting. Roblox experiences outages and connection issues reported by users. All right, chat. So those of you guys who are getting disconnected at random, now you guys can blame Roblox instead of yourselves. Wow. Gotcha game news. Oh boy, here we go. Tribe 9 Global Showcase unveils secrets and gameplay in Neo Tokyo. Wait, Tribe 9 Global. Let's see. Isn't this the game that fucking died, though? I thought that this game died. Wasn't this the game that went end of service? I'm lost. You know what? Let's go on to YouTube real quick and let's see if we can find Tribe 9's YouTube channel. Downfall, official trailer, Tribe 9 Global. Official. Videos. 3 months ago. It's still on Steam. I'm so confused. You can still download it on the App Store. You can still install it on Google Play. So what? Were they just not like? Did they never shut down then? Whatever. Infinity Nikki version 1.5 Buzzle season launches. They fucked their game. If you guys are curious about what I mean by they fucked their game, I highly recommend watching Mujin, who made a video on Infinity Nikki. That is Mujin. Upcoming gacha games include Cedar, Chaos, Zero Nightmare, Code, Saigetsu, Codename York. Azure Field Worship Girls retain signature elements from series Azure Familia. It features fast action combat. Black Beacon offers action combat with male and female characters. Blue Protocol Star Residence as anime MMORPG. You had me at MMORPG. You had me there. Let's see. Walk in, chat. Oh yeah, I love that audio. Wait, is my headset dead? Okay, it did. I'm my apologies. I'm gonna change my batteries while you guys watch this. They're on Bakugan Ball. Did we already see this trailer? If we did see a trailer for this game, this is a different one. And I don't recognize it. I know it's just another one of those anime MMORPG games. They have fishing, guys, to go to the game. Is that a maid anime girl? Just because it's an anime game and it has an open world doesn't mean it's immediately against shit popular. I understand the sentiment and the reasoning behind it, but come on, man. Oh shit, wait, that mechanic was... I'm starting to think that these guys took a little bit of inspiration from Act 1 more than these like... I think we did see something like this, chat. This might be a game that we've already looked at, but I think that this was a different trailer. This is one of those things that I'd probably be willing to try, but that would be about it. I'd be willing to try it, and I don't think I'd actually play it much after that unless it's unbelievably super good. Like, I would try it specifically for the content. How was the audio for it though, chat? I literally didn't get to hear any of it because I was changing batteries and shit. So let me know how it was. I'm gonna plug in this real quick. Let's see. Not like that, like this. There we go. I guess anime games all look the same. They kind of do, don't they? They definitely kind of do. You're not wrong. Yeah, it's already on my wish list too, just because I wanted to check it out when it gets released. Elpisol as semi-real-time tactical RPG. That could be interesting. Etheria Restart set in a virtual city. I think I wanted to get this game and try it out. Yeah. This is one of the games that I wanted to try out. All right, I'm gonna keep this open on my other monitor, and that way I can remind myself to try it out later. Because this was one of those games that actually looked good as like a gacha game. So I'm gonna try it out, and I'll get back to you guys, chat. One day. When that day will come around, no fucking clue. But it is going to be one day. Fantasy Tales, Sword and Magic as exploration MMORPG. Okay, another MMORPG. That's like my fucking kryptonite. Hello, how's it going? Okay, I don't know if I like the art style though, so I'm already kind of not interested. Oh fuck, let's see the gameplay. Jesus. This is the golden
Fantasy Tales, Sword and Magic is a new open world free to play. Usually the developers that take care of it. So
I'm not gonna immediately say no.
Developers now having.
I want to be kind enough to the game.
So
as a person who loves gaming,
probably not fixing it before might be because it's control. But let's be real. The only reason they have made this game again with the whole new name and at least,
I mean, it looks and feels like a mobile game, if that makes sense.
They just or a month or a few.
Like, I'd say it's all right. Yes, it's all right. Heaven Hells from Clover Games. Best gacha games ranked include Blue Archive, Nikke, Limbus Company, and Soul Leveling Rise. I don't know how the fuck this game got up there. But the rest, absolutely. Upcoming titles like Rewinding Cadence, Silver Palace. Oh yeah, dude. Speaking of Silver Palace, I need to make sure I do the pre-reg for this game. Dude, honestly, Silver Palace might be one of those gacha games that and break the fucking internet for a good period of time. Depending on how good it is. I don't think it's gonna be like, I don't know if it'll be insane, but it's definitely gonna be high quality. Definitely gonna be up there. Seven Knights Remake, Enanta, Arknights Enfield. I thought Arknights Enfield was already out. Like, aren't you able to actually literally play it right now? Or was that just a bunch of people testing the game that I saw? All right, let's see. Release date? Oh my god, it's coming out real soon. All right, well, time to add that to my pre-reg. Beta test probably. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I just saw gameplay and it was like from a test or some shit. Operators, hold on. I want to see this real quick though. The administrator, of course. Let's see the male administrator. I'm not gonna lie, at least the male and female administrators look really good. Perlica. I don't recognize her from Arc Knights. I do recognize Chen Chonyu. Cute. Wolfguard. Oh, I do recognize him. I mean, he's that badass. How can you not? Japan. I don't recognize this guy. The Thing. That's sick. Okay. Zaihi. Don't recognize her, but she's already my favorite. Ember. I feel like Jesus Christ. One more time, please. One more time. No. One more time. One more time. No, please. Please, one more time, please. I beg. Please. You fucking asshole. Please. Okay, we're gonna let this animation play for a sec. God damn.
My blade is cast in
Oh my god.
I only pray that the southern sun has not softened its edge.
Oh my god. I was looking respectfully, chat. Anyways. Arclight. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ. I mean, looking respectfully. Yvonne. Oh, she's cute. All right, where's the muscle lady for my homie? I don't think it's gonna be Snowshine. Let's see, Gilberta. Oh my god, she drew a heart, guys. Oh my god. Iviwena. She's cute. All right, you know I saw enough. I don't know why I got distracted looking at anime women on the internet, but you know that's just what I do, huh? Cat Fantasy PH suspension instructions. L Bozo, I guess. I don't know. Persona 5, the Phantom X follows the new Phantom Thief story. I've heard that people love and hate this game. Resident Solstice as supernatural strategy card game. Wait, what? That sounds kind of interesting. I already kind of like the. No. Them things got a gravitational pull. That's all I gotta say, chat. Anyways. Oh my god. I know nothing about this game, but it looks good. Like, it looks solid, I'd say. Yeah, this is another game that I'll probably end up trying out. I did not want to open up the Reddit. Thank you very much. It's also on Steam. Big W. Where do they not have their own fucking site? Usually these guys have their own site. I'll probably find it through their Steam page. Hold up. English language not supported. Not even. Why? But I want it. I'm gonna open up the website and it's gonna ask me to translate it all, isn't it? Yep. Yep. I don't know, man. I think they lied to me. I'm seeing some stuff that is actually in English. Okay, maybe I'm not. maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Anyways, moving on then. Neverness Everness as urban open world RPG. Chat, this is known as the GTA Gotcha anime game, basically. So this is going to be pretty interesting, I'd say. Atelier Ryza character release boosts earnings. Yeah, because everyone likes her fucking thighs. Hoyoverse dominates gacha genre. I wonder why. It's almost like Zenless Zone Zero and HSR are probably some of the best games out at the moment for gacha games. I'm gonna be honest, a bit worse than Wuthering Waves though. Reverse 1999 celebrates a semi-anniversary with free summons. I gotta replay fucking Reverse 1999 again, dude. I missed that game. Top gacha games see varied 2024 performance. Interesting. All right, chat, that is going to be it for the news portion. It looks like I finally covered it all, and I apologize for taking as long as I did to start the stream, let alone taking that long to get through the news, react, and all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm going to send you guys to the void now. All right, so chat, if you guys are curious what we're doing next, I talked to you guys in chat yesterday, and it sounds like you guys were interested in trying a game that we've played in the past, where we work at a gas station together and try to make it just work and operate properly. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I just need to quickly swipe my card so that way I can get enough Robux on Roblox, because that's where the game is on, and get the manager game pass. Because I figured I don't want people to troll, and also on top of that, I want to have the manager thing in case. So yeah, give me a second to swipe. While I'm doing this, chat, let me know how you guys' day are going. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic, phenomenal, beautiful ass day. All right, let's see. So we're gonna do. I guess I don't need to spend big right here. We're just gonna go for that. Did that work? Let's see. All right, good news. I got the shmoney. All right, let me go back to this. Store and manager perm. Bye. What does this one do? Hold up. All right, so this game is kind of like in comparison. Like the reason we're playing this game today as well is we're also trying to compare it to that sushi game that we played yesterday. So it's a little mix of those things. In terms of like what we're doing real quick. Copy back. All right, I have the private server. Let me just go ahead and join it, and then I'll get you guys in and change everything up so that way we can play. Feeling under the weather, so in bed. I hope you start feeling better soon, gamer. Gas station sim. Yeah. Yepper. I sent the private server link to all chats if you guys wanted to join. All right, let me go ahead and change my categories real fast as well. I guess we'll just continue my previous save. It's not that big of a deal. A more custom way of playing. That's kind of interesting. All right, let's see. So that one says Roblox. That one says Roblox. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and load this save. Uh-oh. Save game. You must save manually in the bottom right corner. Okay. Only the private owner can save the game. Upgrades here are 2 times more expensive than normal games. Rent is reduced and capped at $50. Salaries always come in addition to the rent. You can only reset the game by going bankrupt. Leaving a private server open while loading in on another will corrupt your save. Private server owner does not need to be manager in order to spend station funds. Saving is capped to once per minute. Understood. Still, however, gooning competitively, but you gotta play the game with us. Oh, damn. I look fly as fuck like this. I can't lie. All right, let's see. I guess we're going to keep the shop lights. Let me turn on the lights and AC real quick. Okay, there we go. Do I bring in more employees? I mean, that's what I'm going to do because I don't see chat in here yet. Did I hire the janitor? Where'd my janitor go? How do I... Is my janitor here? Hold on, let me just do janitorial. Okay, there we go. Oops, did not mean to do that. These shelves are messed up. I'm just trying to see if my... Okay, that's pay as employee. Where's mine? Where the fuck did my employee go? Do you have to spawn them in through here? Manage sales. Oh. How the fuck? Okay, there is mine. Okay, yeah, I did spawn mine in. I was confused. All right, let me check the stock on everything real quick. Okay, everything is stored. We could go for some donuts and ice cream cones. I'll buy those real quick. Donut, ice cream, donut, ice cream. Oh, let's see. Donut, ice cream. All right, and I'll start stocking these real quick before I go outside and start to do all the fueling. Buy lotto tickets? Okay, I'll do that real quick. Please? There we go. I'm putting the link in the chat one more time. It's time to get to work, guys. Let me see. How do I show business report? No, not that. Would it be... I feel like we probably should have started a new game, huh? Nah, we don't need a new game. It's fine. All right, donut. Let's see. We got snacks over here, bakery here. I guess that this would be bakery. Let me set the adaptive, the grid thing to 0.1. I'm actually curious. Can you make employees do mechanic stuff? No, you can't. Sad day. All right, let's see. So now I'll work on the fuel stuff. Chat, you guys are gonna have to let me know when we need to restock on anything, by the way, and I'll hook you guys up. I guess I'll go for the 240 here. No more storage. Oh shit, we actually have a lot. Oh my god, we do have a lot. Hell yeah. We got a bus, guys. Good luck. Absolutely nobody came out of it. That's funny. Oh, we already have the auto washing things on this too. Fuck yeah. The auto cleaners. If I lose connection again due to my Wi-Fi just disappearing, what? I also, you guys are supposed to hear the game. Sorry, my bad. No, I'm not gonna spend our money. I don't want to do that just yet. What the fuck is this? How the fuck? Make us open longer? I'll see. Opening hours. Let's see. What would be 9 to 5? Wait, we're already open for quite a long time, bro. No, 9 to 5 would be shit. We are 9 to 11. I want it 6 to 11. All right, 6 to 11 it is. But if it's bad, it's your fault. The one thing I fucking despise is that the AI, for whatever fucking reason, that is working the pumps does fuck all for washing windows. Can you make your refueler and employees uh not do the fuel stuff? Because I can do it at this point. Less XP for me though. There is a kick option in the game. Make them do any other job. If anything, they're just getting in my way, god damn it. Don't mind me, I'm just here to check how much stock you have. You need more wheels, left mirror, wheel, left mirror. Right mirror and brake disc. Okay, that should help. And then I guess I'll do doors too real quick. Alright. Little gift before I dip. Yeah, you should probably buy all the washing area, you know, the washing station thing or whatever. Wait, are we closed? I guess we are, because we would be getting customers. Okay, cool. If I click on this, hold on. Doesn't, I know that this is an ad, but I'm just curious real quick. If I watch this ad, doesn't this give me an ad token? I can't believe that this is an actual thing that exists on Roblox, by the way. I don't think it did. Where did my audio go? Where did my audio go? Okay, I fixed it. Weird. Oh shit, we're open. You got him? Hell yeah. Did you get the auto thing too? Damn. Alright, we're gonna have to make a lot of money then. Alright, fuel for you. No fuel for you, apparently. Is this automatic? Is that why? Oh, it is cool. Fuel for you. I just saw myself walking in. Dear God. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's just that this is literally my best job right now. Like I have all the accessories for both the being a refueler as well as a mechanic. Those are like the only two things that I actually have. Oh fuck! I think that there's a new. Shit. New cars for me to refuel, or nah? Looks like we're good. All right, I can watch this car too then. Now I dip. I can't believe Pay dipped on us, guys. Wait, does that mean that we don't have a cashier anymore? Oh, okay. Woo! I got a little worried. I ain't gonna lie. I just motivated Demo by calling Demo a loser, apparently. That's me. For today, you get that. Good boy. Tomorrow, it's Demo. Is this only getting me manager levels and not getting me any levels in regards to being a refueler? Damn, it is. So they really just want you to do some tasks as a manager, but not do a lot of them or something? I don't know, that seems a bit interesting. Like, literally being a manager is a completely its own role entirely. That's really interesting. Maybe I just hop off of manager and go back and be like a regular employee that focuses on refueling then. And then we all should be able to buy stock for the things that we need every once in a while. Yeah, let me resign as manager real quick. Damn, it just straight up kills me. Okay, now that should enable me to do... Yeah, now I'm leveling up my refueler stuff. Okay, hell yeah. That was honestly the point for me. Yay, money! I'll probably end up getting more of like the managerial things in the future. Whenever we close, by the way, someone turn off the lights. I'm probably gonna say Demo turn off the lights just because it's like and the AC, I guess, because you're already in the building. Okay, we're still looking pretty good on fuel. Oh shit. You know, it's kind of fascinating because I'll admit, right? The sushi game, definitely more stressful than this game. 1000%. I kind of like, I think I just genuinely really like both, though. Both are pretty fun for me. Maybe it's because I just really like sim games, too, though. Damn, you're busy in here, Demo. Respect, respect. Oh, what's up? What's up, big dog? I'm gonna have to upgrade my employee, man. He's gonna be the Giga Janitor. We're closed! Yay! Alright, we gotta finish up dealing with these motherfuckers. Alright, employees. Config. Beginning speed. I'll hold on to my money for now then. Alright, let's double check the stock of everything. Station Bank, $34. Hell yeah. Mini restock. I guess I'll start restocking candy bars. Boop. How organized do we really want to be? I guess kind of decent, right? Makes it easier for everyone, I'd imagine. All right, what else is not green? I'll do ice cream cones. Ice cream cones sounds fun. Alrighty, freezers. Yep, now they're never gonna go without their ice cream ever again. They're gonna have more ice cream than they know what to do with. Fuck yeah. Instant noodles. Where are instant noodles? Oh, there they are. Oops. Did I get it? I got donuts. Oops. Where? Instant noodles. There we go. Okay, this is more like our bakery. That's where our snacks are. Candies on this side. I guess I'm just gonna put them under snacks then. Are we a grocery store or a gas station? Goddamn. Right there. And right there. All the instant noodles, please. Thank you. Still have a few left to stock up, so I guess we're just gonna run down here real quick. At least with all the downtime that we have whenever the store closes, we get to restock quite a bit. Should I expand storage? If you want to, I don't mind. I think it would be helpful. All right, guys, we're almost open. Time for me to crack open a cold one to get to work. Oh, fuck, I should probably look to getting more fuel soon. I like how I just saw Azazel walk in. Oh, yeah, I definitely should have considered getting more fuel before this day started. Jesus Christ. Let me just clean your windshield real quick there, pal. And then shortly after, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna fill her up. Give me your fucking money. Give me your fucking money. Yay! Alright, time for me to get some more fuel, just in case. That should do. That should do. I might have to upgrade the fuel thing in a little bit, but I think we should be okay for now. Big van. Alright, I think I've helped all the people out here so far. It's sad because all the money that I make literally just goes straight into my employee guy that I have walking around. If I have downtime like I do right now, that's when I should go and start washing cars like this, I guess. Just one wouldn't hurt, I'd imagine. And then I come back, and now there should be a new car here. Yup. Yay, money! Alright, I gave them all some good old fuel. Now I need y'all to get fucking lost. Scram, skedaddle. Okay, so we did get some new customers with this. Hell yeah. I forgot that it also shows us our bills in the bottom left. Is that a bus? Dear God. You're lazy behind off the bench? What? Fuck you, game. The game just BM'd me, chat. I can't fucking believe it. Okay, let's get at least... Oh my God, bro. I did not remember the fucking... The automatic part of the getting the washers being that expensive. Holy... Man, I stocked all the ice cream up and none of them decided to buy ice cream. What the fuck? I'll repay. That meant I like how someone walked out of the store pissed off that there wasn't any carrots in there. Bro was like, "Where's the fucking carrots?" All right, since we are technically closed, this is where I start to help out with stocking things again. Canned soda. Where? Right there. La-da-dee. La-da-doo. La-da-da. Day 31. Yeah, we're doing kind of good. I don't know. We're doing kind of great, actually. Lots of soda up there. Then I guess I'll put some in here too at the very tippity top. If you guys ever feel the need that we like for an upgrade of something like specific, just go ahead and do it as long as it doesn't make us go beneath the bill amount. That's the way I see it. Oh, I could be sleeping right now. Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to play this game with the people you love. Obvious. Alright, speaking of upgrades, I'm buying at least one of them now. Oh god, I lied so hard right there for a sec. Donut. There it is. Boop. Damn, of course they went for the fucking donuts, huh? Oh yeah, look at all those donuts. Yup. They're gonna be eating good. They're gonna be eating nice. Bread bun. Where? Oh. Valid position. That's what your mom said to me last night, game. Oh, you can stack these. I didn't even realize. It is what it is. I'm just gonna take over all the fucking space here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, maybe it's not gonna be fine. That's a little cursed, but it works out. Okay, we open very soon. Potatoes. Alright, I bought some more potatoes, so we should be chilling on the potato part. Oh boy, we're open! Customer satisfaction, 1 star. Entry price, $1. Alright, how do we upgrade the toilet? Hello there, sir, madam. I don't know. Just enjoy the gas, I guess. I don't know. Fuck you. here you go. There's your little thing there. And then we refuel this, and then we save the game real quick because that's what the game told me to do. Honestly, chat, we're doing pretty damn good for it only being 3 of us. And we got fucking, what is that, 4 out of 6 stars? Pretty good, if you ask me. How the fuck? Oh, I was wondering how I leveled up as a janitor, and then I realized it's because my employee gets me some XP. Okay, that's a new guy, so... Yoink. And then a little bit of this. You're good. You're good. New customer. Oh! I guess I'll wash this guy's car real fast, since all my cars are dealt with. I don't think the automatic washing machine is broken over there, but I'll double check. Okay, no, it's good. Thank God. Alright, now I'm energized. Woo! Hell yeah, baby! Okay, let's do... Shasham. Guys, why is Pay driving a blue van? Should I be concerned? Oh, shit. Okay, so we did all that. These guys are good. I guess I'll quickly wash one of these. Okay, that's a new truck for me. Quickly wash this guy's shit. Oh, fuck. New customers left and right. Oh, fuck, I need to go ahead and refuel stuff. Oh. Okay, that worked out. Hey, is that broken? No, it's not. Thank God. All right, it looks good in here, guys. Finally, at least one person bought an ice cream. Bastards. They refused to buy the ice cream, bro. It was pissing me off. Oh, fuck. This one. Yeah, let's just do this real quick then. And then after that, we do this. There's that. All that's good. Perfect. Alright, time to wash another car real quick. thought it was a new car. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna go check the solar panels because I don't actually know if my employee is cleaning the solar panels. I guess they're kind of just repellent in general. You know what? Let's get one of these. Okay, there we go. Now those are about the same level, and I'm not going to make any further upgrades to that. I can't. I'm going to sleep. No, you're all good. You're all good. I just hope that you had a little bit of fun, even though you were here for just a bit of a time, you know? Hope you still had a fun time. If I was a manager, I'd motivate you so hard right now, Azazel. I'd motivate you so hard. Basically, it would be me calling you a loser. Because that's what the game makes you do. Alright, time to restock potatoes. I don't think we can do this just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Patats. For real though, I understand the concern. I just think, fuck it, we ball. That's just kind of what I'm thinking right now. We just don't fuck around with the mechanic shop. I think with me being out there, I can work on all the fuel, and I can double check on the car washing stuff. I can come back in here, help you with the cashier stuff every once in a while, and help with restocking. We should be able to handle a good chunk of this, I think. Like I can't scan that many people. Now there are way too many people. Well, that's what I was saying. Though, is I could come back inside and help with the scanning. You wouldn't have time to fuel. I mean, I have an idea. Employees, config. Janitorial isn't as needed right now, so we're gonna put you on to checkout, and then upgrade your checkout speed. How much money do I have in my wallet? All right, you got Raven Jones to help you out, dog. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Don't you like him? He's just chilling, waiting for customers, you know. We are so cooked. Nah. We got this in the bag. Station is now open. I didn't even get to restock. You know, I'm restocking this as soon as I can. uh. Oop. There we go. Now I go out there. Fuel is good. The only thing that we'd have to watch out for with that guy helping with the cashier stuff is probably just making sure that we check all the trash cans more often. Perfect. Oh, fuck, of course that thing broke. God damn it. I'm lightning fast. How do we unlock this? Okay, we're gonna probably need to get that soon. I think that'd be helpful in the future. Yeah, if I level... Oh, where'd my audio go? What the fuck? It's weird that it does that sometimes. Okay, I was able to do all that. I really don't know why my accessories are all for like refueling stuff. I understood why they were for like mechanic. I just didn't realize I did that much refueling that I also decided to start investing in like the accessories to also do more refueling. Okay. Quickly doing this. That. We need to get a self-checkout? Oh god, is it that bad? Is Raven that dog shit? I thought Raven was the man. I thought Raven was the solution. No, there's just so many customers. Let's see. Oh my god, it does look busy as fuck in there. You're not wrong. Why the fuck do we have so many? We might be able to afford the expansion, which gets us towards the self-checkout sometime soon. We just have to keep working hard. Also, chat, I'll put this in the private server. Sorry, I'll put my private server link in the chats all over again in case you guys were interested in joining. I have no time to leave and take out the trash and stuff. I can do it. Don't worry. I might just have to ignore the car wash area for now. Yo, we made money. Perfect. Okay, I was able to clean all that up. Double check this guy. They're good. Okay, all the cleaning should be good after I do this, probably. Hopefully. Yep. That's good. That's good. That's good. Double check outside. These are good. Double check the solar panels. All right. Did it already take money out of the bills, like for the bills and whatnot? Because if it did, then I could get the expansion. But maybe we just wait. I think it might just be better to wait. About it. God damn, they bought our shit like crazy the last time around, huh? There. It's always the strawberry snacks that are kind of hard to fucking stock up on. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, I have time to like restock one more thing myself to help. Bubblegum. Okay, this should be the last thing I could stock on. Let's see. I just gotta do this quick. out of here. I was locked in for a second there. I was like, I'm trying to get as many of these donuts fucking placed as fast as I possibly can. God damn it. Okay, all that's looking good. Finish that one up. And this is a new car. You guys can quickly wash the windshield. Anything else I need to do in this area? Let's see. No. Okay, how's everything looking in here real quick? Everything's looking pretty damn good. Azazel's gambling. Of course he is. Bro, are these tickets even real? Azazel, don't buy more! Oh, no. For real? Lost again. It'd be like that sometimes, for real, for real. $400? We can do it. It's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Because in theory, that should make us more money long term. Because it'll just automatically wash it. Oh. We are so cooked. No, the upgrade. You want the store upgrade next? I got you. Okay, let's see here though. Fuel. This one. That. Okay. Didn't want to make a huge purchase right now. For fuel. Are either of these things broken? It doesn't seem like it, thank God. Do you have any questions? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna finish that part up, and then we can go back over here, and then do a little bit of that. Okay, taking this time to quickly check the... Okay, the solar panels are pretty clean still, thank God. How to do a speed run to get more fuel, dude. They eat this fuel like fucking crazy, man. station's closed. Okay, we love to see that. How the fuck are we doing this two-man right now, bro? This is crazy. And somehow it's still less stressful than the sushi game. I ain't gonna lie. Config. I have $100. Checkout speed for that. Yeah, now I'll do it. All right, Raven Jones just got even better. So products, we definitely made more than we spent. Gasoline, more than we spent. Car wash, pretty. What the fuck? The car wash makes a lot of money, dude. Holy shit. Man, the shop, the gas station's closed, bitch. The fuck are you guys doing here? We're closed, motherfucker. We closed. Oh my god, we're closed, bitch. Oh wait, why are we open 24/7 right now? We're not closed. I take it back. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. We're open up 24/7. I don't think that we're open 24/7. I think it's just literally on Sundays in the game. It forces us to be open for a full 24 hours. Oh shit. We gotta do our best to cook, brethren. Oh dear god. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on, let me see something here. Cleaning speed. Where's the refueling speed? This shit be rough. Out of fuel. I don't think that this is going to be easy, but I think that we are capable of doing it. I just saw like two of me exit the same vehicle. I didn't know I had that many people like me. We're literally twinning. We're literally twinning. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check out trash if I can. Let's see this one. This is two. Okay. Then I go back out here. There's more cars for me to finally help out with. Jesus Christ, we're busy. Why are we so popular? Why are we so good? Fuck, man. Yeah, of course they're getting mad at the fucking stock. We didn't have time to restock, bastard. You know what? I might have to just send the my employee to be the refuel guy. I wanted to get the store expansion so that way we could have that, and then I realized that we didn't have enough. Oh boy. These motherfuckers demand a lot from us, you know. Ungrateful pieces of shit. But the customer is always right. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Fuel, 3 liters. That means I need to buy more again. God damn it. I'm trying specifically not to spend too much of our fucking money on goddamn fuel, but the game be forcing my hand. I'm ascending. Okay, we gotta clean that up and then refuel. We should be good with this car. Bro, when this 24-hour session right here is done, I'm gonna cry. It'll be a massive relief. Okay, this one, this one. Fuck, of course that thing's broken. God damn it. All fixed. If no one's in the bathroom, I can run in here. Nope, someone is. Of course they are. Wait, what? Oh, shit. I can't remember. Does sprinting take any of your energy in this game? Okay, just gotta grab all these. All right, perfect. Okay. These guys just pulled. No, they're leaving. Okay, I see. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. There's so many of them. I hope that that's gonna be so much more nicer. Dude, I'm telling you, at the very least, that car wash is insane. $0 cost to us, and it goes up by like 100 something, fucking 180 something. How'd you get the expansion? I'm not gonna lie, I have no fucking clue because I went over to it and it said it cost 500. So I thought it would took 500 from our station, but then apparently it didn't. So I was just not gonna complain about it. I was just like, oh, okay. That's basically what went through my head with that. Robux? It didn't prompt me to with anything for Robux. That's the thing that was weird about it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly get the auto washer for this too. There it is, the money sink, aka the car wash. Working at the car wash. It'll be fine. We'll make the money back. I'm just glad that our fucking hours weren't 24 hours this time around now. Like we can actually restock now and we can clean shit. Speaking of cleaning, that's what I'm doing right now. If you want to restock, go for it. Okay, that looks good. Put that away. Alright. Okay. Like that. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh shit. There we go. The cars are here. Fuck. I will say it's kind of funny that the Raven guy that I have over there is fucking useless whenever like it's just normal day stuff. Like I mean like when it's nighttime, it does absolutely fuck all. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend a little bit of my own money here. Yeah, I was trying to refuel your shit, dog. All right. Oh boy. All right, now we're cooking. I need to wash that real quick. This. God, I really hope that the upgrade for the fucking size of like the silos that hold all of our gasoline and shit isn't gonna be massively expensive. Because if it is, I'm probably gonna cry a little bit. Of course, another one of our auto washers just fucking broke down. Love to see that. It's all fixed. At least we're making the money back quite quickly. If there's anything going for us, at least we have that going for us. You know what I mean? This should buy me a little bit of time to do this. Bro, we've been. I'm not gonna lie, Azazel, you and I have been keeping this shit at 4 stars by ourselves for way longer than I would have expected us to be able to do it. Okay, none of the washing things are broken just yet. Okay, those are all good again. I can do this. Jesus Christ. Even the auto washers for those other upcoming windows are going to be fucking expensive as hell. Bro walked out of there upset that we didn't have canned soda. Fuck you, bitch. That's what I think. Okay, that bought me a little bit of time. Means I can go over here. I'm gonna have to buy those at some point, but then again, it's fine right now. Oh boy. Bye, bye. Take this time to quickly check out the silo bullshit. 87. Probably not needed. In the shop stuff is more important right now, I feel. Hey, that's still good money if you ask me. The self checkout is so good. I bet it is, dude. Holy dog, we're out here fighting for our fucking life. I'll tell you that much. Ain't no way we just got scammed by Akiolus. Akiolus just fucking yoinked our fucking jackpot money. All right, what else can I restock? Do we have any other fridges? It does not look. That's okay. I'm spending $80 to get another fridge. Okay. Let's see. Water. It's only a matter of time till Visa and MasterCard ban this game too, right, guys? That should be good enough for water. I'll spend some money on that. Okay, that's all good. Oh fuck these trash cans, of course. I still don't understand why these windows are all broken and shit. Oh boy, we're open. My favorite. Here you go. Don't forget to skedaddle and scram right the fuck off out of here when you're done. Giving me your money, that is. Easy clap. What the fuck just happened? I can't believe it. I heard that shit break as soon as I was done. That's crazy. Already? Those need to be empty too? What the fuck? Man, I guess humans do produce a whole lot of trash, don't we? Holy fuck. Okay. All those guys were helped out. Oh boy. Alright, time for me to run back in here.
Ouch.
Just quickly doing this. Okay, that should have helped with a good chunk of the trash and whatnot. And now I go right back to helping people with the fuel again. Hell yeah. I like how one of the accessories in this game for doing all the fuel shit is literally the fucking oil cowboy hat thing. Okay, all these guys are chilling. Do that real quick. What else? Alright, I mean, it looks like we're doing pretty good. Hit him with a shashaw. A little bit of a shashaw. Damn, these customers have been in there for a while then. They still haven't left yet. Jesus. Something else broke? God damn it. Where the fuck is it? I'm buying this because I don't know what it does and I'm curious. Luckily, it was cheaper. I don't know if it does anything specifically for the automated part. It might not. And if that's the case, it's a little bit sad. You there, good sir. Take the gas and fuck right off. Thank you. Don't come back. What broke now? Oh my god. Thank God I had the extra time real quick to get some fucking trash bags to toss. Oh! The door fought back for a second. It worried me. I don't see anything else that's broken, so more cleaning for me then real quick. Day 37 is crazy, by the way. Day 37 is nuts. I ain't gonna lie, Raven is pretty damn slow at the cash register, isn't he? I'm gonna have to teach him someday.
Ouch.
Yeet. And I need to go clean the toilet. Holy. Alright, here's the accessories. Let's see. So I want to sort this by Fueler. I'm only missing one. What about in general? The no job pile. Wait, didn't that remove something else that I would have liked? Yeah, remove my hat. Okay, well, I'm not gonna mess around with that anymore right now. Bread bun. So I have good and sad news for you, by the way, while we're restocking. I'm gonna finish up my bread buns. I'm saving the slot right after. And we finished our Roblox gas station shift for the day after that. I can't believe I fucked up that red button placement right there at the very last second. Some dog shit. All right, we're free. I'll let you restock all that stuff though, real quick. Of course, I'm not that much of a dig. I can't use emotes. I was gonna do /e wave. You did great today, gamer. Oh. Oh no way. That's funny. At least we're done. Holy hard work. Ugh. All right, chat. That's gonna have to be it for today. Thank you guys also very much for tuning in and hanging out with me. And I hope that you guys had as much fun as I did. But without further ado, I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next one. As always, I am live every single day except for Sunday. I had a lot of fun today. Really, I genuinely did. Tomorrow I have no idea what we're doing just yet, but I'm excited for it nonetheless because I get to hang out with more of you. But yeah, without further ado, I can't wait to see all of you guys tomorrow or whenever I see you. So without further ado, I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, take care of the people you guys care about, be overall good people, and I'll see all of you guys when I see you then. All right, bye, bye. Take care, bye. Oh man, wow. Working at these simulated jobs on Roblox is something.